Stitchers. Today is Thursday, April 20th, 2023. I am Angela with Happy Little Stitch Shop, and today we are here for a quilting live stream. So I've got some beautiful, oh my gosh, you guys. I am so in the mood to make. I'm so in the mood to make stuff. Like I miss not having some sewing time and not be making stuff right now. Things have been super busy, blah, blah, blah. They're always busy. But things have just been like it has pulled me a little bit away from my sewing studio lately, and I miss it. Like looking at all this stuff, I just want to create with it. Like I just so badly want to create and make some stuff and get some stuff finished and have that adrenaline rush of like, the quilt is finished, you know. I want to do all of those things. Anyway, that's my little spontaneous thing about wanting to be creating right now because this stuff is so pretty. But how are you guys? How is your week going? How is everything in your world? Let's see who's here. Hello, Patty. 82 in Southern Indiana. That is nice. It is not like that. Oh, there's a nest. A little bird built a nest right there. It's windy and like in the 40s, I want to say here, and kind of rain and storming on and off. That's what we're dealing with right now. Waiting to see if outdoor events for after school are going to be canceled or not. Hello, Inky Angel. Came home to Happy Mail, Patty, and putting in last few stitches of a project. See, you're going to feel that excitement of finishing a project. And there's nothing like it. Like you just kind of get on this high. I love it. Hello, Sharon from 73 degree North Texas. Hello, Nancy, 82 in Georgia. Hello, Free Spirit. Hello, Marcella. Hello, Lori, Nancy, Wendy. Hi. Finishing the last cutting for the quilt I'm doing on the retreat. So excited. Are you super pumped? Are you packed? Are you ready to go? Hello, Lisa and Quilty Friends. Marsha. No, I'm not. I'm not. My focus this week has been there was stuff that I needed to ship ahead of time. So I got that done at the end of last week to get stuff out there that was needed. And then my focus has really been keeping up on orders and getting orders shipped so that it doesn't add anything to people's plates who are still going to be here keeping things running as usual. So I want to stay as caught up on that as I can so that there's not like a chunk of orders for people to get through next week. So business will still be operating as usual. Things will still be getting done next week. It's not like business is going to stop when I'm not here. So things will still be getting done. I will still be very much in touch with what's going on back here. And so I don't want to leave them with a ton of stuff. So I've been focused on really keeping up with getting orders out lickety split this week. And we're cutting kits and I'm getting invoices out and I'm still like trying to keep up with doing all of that. So packing has been kind of put to the back burner, but it needs to, whether I like it or not, move to the front burner pretty quickly here because otherwise I'll be like just showing up and wearing the same clothes every day. I won't have anything with me. Hello, Sharon. Hello, Debbie. So yarn arm. Hello, taking a break from constant breaking machine thread. Oh, that's frustrating. Oh, that's frustrating. Hello, Susie. Patty, putting Prairie Meadow together. Oh, my goodness. Janet, hello from Oregon. In my sewing room, working on a rag quilt. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So good. It sounds like you guys are being very productive in your sewing spaces right now. I love that. There is so much inspiration coming into the shop. Like it's really hard to not just want to make everything. Happy Little Stitch Shop says Free Spirit and a little dark chocolate. 2 sweet treats. I love it. Ruth P. Hello. Okay, so where we left off last week in last week's episode of Happy Little Stitch Shop Quilting Livestream. We left off with new collections that were arriving at the shop. So last week I shared 3 new collections with you. I shared Be Vintage by Lori Holt. I shared Bright Stars by Teresa Kokett. And I shared Land of the Brave by My Mind's Eye, which I am falling in love with more and more. The more that I see it, it's really got me itching to make something with it. I don't know what. Hello, Carrie. Hello, Sharon. Susie, it's raining here. So those 3 collections were new that I shared with you last week. We got all sorts of eye candy from that because they were all so beautiful. Hello, Glenda. And I told you that I had 2 on deck that we were getting ready to receive in and cut up kits for and do all of that. So I have those 2 to share with you today. The first one is Sweet Acres by Bev McCullough. Our friend Beverly McCullough, she is such a sweetheart. And this Sweet Acres collection is gorgeous. So for the Sweet Acres collection, we have the complete line of yardage. We have all the pre-cuts in the shop. Plus we offered 2 quilt kits. One is a boxed kit that is not scheduled to arrive until next month. So if you reserved the Meadowland boxed kit from Sweet Acres, that is due to arrive in May. So don't expect an invoice for that yet because it's not here yet. But we have all the fat quarter bundles. Here is the fat quarter bundle of Sweet Acres. Look how pretty that is. Oh my goodness. It's so pretty. We've got some greens and some mints and some blues and yellows and pinks and tea rose and cloud. It's beautiful. And the prints are super fun. I got some of the yardage to be able to show you some of the prints that are in this collection. So the Meadowland, like I said, the Meadowland boxed kit will be arriving next month. So I will invoice for that when it arrives. But the kit that we cut up and we offered in the shop, like we cut it up in the shop and kitted it ourselves. Hello, Sarah. The one we kitted ourselves. Well, that's not right. That goes with that. Pay no attention to that. The one we kitted up ourselves is called Country Fair by Beverly McCullough. Look how pretty that is in the Sweet Acres collection. So for this Country Fair kit, you get this. You get a fat quarter bundle and all this fabric for quilt top and binding. And then, of course, the pattern is in the back. So this is the Country Fair kit. If you reserved this, then you received an email. It's already been shipped, so it's on the way to you. And if you did not reserve it, we have just not very many left in the shop. So if you're interested in Country Fair, snag it before it's gone. Country Fair by Beverly McCullough. So excited. I'm excited to get that out to you guys. So many of you have been like, where is that Meadowland kit? You guys are super excited for it. And Beverly's doing a sew-along for it. So that's kind of cool. So she's going to be doing a sew-along with everybody for that one. Now, let's look at some of the Sweet Acres yardage. Look how pretty this is. I mean, Beverly knows how to do florals. Look at how pretty those are. This color is called Apricot Blush, and it's very pretty. It's lovely. It's so sweet. It is. It's so sweet. Do you notice that when I show, like suddenly find myself hugging the fabric? Weirdo. Okay, so here is Apricot Blush. It's very, very pretty in person. And then also part of this, it is the perfect blush color because it's not too light. It's not like a baby pink or anything like that. But it's not too peachy. Like it's like, I thought the same thing. It's like the perfect, it's not too pink, but not too orange. It's just perfect right in the middle. It's a really pretty color. True Quilters at their fabrics. So I'm not a weirdo then. I just think so sometimes in my brain. Glenda, happy mail arrived today. Yay! Home of the Brave Flag panel. Isn't it beautiful? I am thrilled. It is so beautiful. See? It's so beautiful. Oh, that collection. Mm. Jacqueline, I pet my fabric. You do too? See? Okay, so I'm not off my rocker. Look at these cute little cows with this windmill. So this color is called corn silk. Oh, it's don't let the I like bringing them home if they still have the thing on it. So then I'm sure that it's not going to get dirty. So don't let the glare distract you. But look how cute that is. It's got like a honeycomb pattern on the back. You can see there. And then it's got the pigs and the chickens and the cows and the windmills. And I'm going to pull it back so you can get more of a true color for that corn silk because it's very lovely. It is a lovely yellow. It's a little bit darker than the yellow that I have in here. It's a little bit close to that book stand right there. It's very pretty. So this one is corn silk from the Sweet Acres collection by Beverly McCullough. I think we all hug new fabrics. I mean, we have to welcome it to our collection of fabrics. So true. It's just being kind. It's just nice manners. Very farmhouse, but so cool. And then this one is cloud with multi. Look at those barns and silos with little hearts in between. It is so darling. So I sent out the newsletter. Okay, I think this week I sent out 2 newsletters because we've got a lot happening in Happy Little Stitch Shop. And this was this collection was highlighted in one of the newsletters that I sent out this week. I can't remember if it was yesterday or if it was on Mondays. But one newsletter came out yesterday and the other one came out on Monday. And this collection was highlighted in one of those. So it had links, to everything if you're looking for things. If you're looking for Sweet Acres on the website at happylittlestitchshop.com, just type in Sweet Acres and it should come up for you. If you're looking for that Country Fair quilt kit, just type in Country Fair and it should come up for you too. Okay, that is darling. It's so cute. It's beautiful. So yarn arm. I sniff new fabric. Love that smell. Me too. Addicts hug and sniff too. They sure do. Are the burnt? Yes. Well, no. I mean, it's not truly cross stitch, but yes, it's a cross stitch pattern. Those are all little X's making up. Let me hold it super close so that you can see. Those are all little X's making up those barns and silos. Just got on a little late from sunny Virginia. Hello, Donna. Hello, Jill. So this is Sweet Acres that we're talking about. Super cute in a project bag, Sharon. Super cute. And this is from the Sweet Acres collection. It is a cross stitch pattern on there to make up these barns and hearts and silos. Roxanne, you people are weird. We'll own it. We'll own it. I work part-time at a quilt shop and I swear I come home with at least a fat quarter every day. Dangerous place to work. It sure is. That's for sure. Okay, so that's Sweet Acres. The other collection that I have to share with you is Sunnyside by Camille Raskelli. And it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. This is a new colorway for her. She has said that she kind of broke away from her traditional colors this time and introduced some, different colors. They're a little warmer, heritagey, vintagey. I don't know what you want to call it, but I am all for it. It's a beautiful collection. This is another one that I really want to make this quilt kit that we have, which I am thinking about. I am seriously thinking about snagging one for myself because I think it's beautiful. Okay, so Sunnyside, let me show you the fat quarter bundle so that you can get a glimpse of all the beautiful colors from this kind of different colorway from Camille, and I'm loving it. This is Sunnyside by Camille Raskelli from Moda Fabrics. Look at how pretty they are. It's so pretty. Susie, do you sell single fat quarters? I do not. I have to have Sunnyside. Roxanne, it is so pretty. It's a great color palette. I love it. Like, it's kind of fun that she went away from her traditional one, and it's so lovely. But then with her next collection, what did we just preview for her? It's kind of back to her more traditional classic for her colorway. But this collection I love, and I still think that these fabrics would play really nicely with all of her other ones. But it's definitely new. It's definitely a different colorway for her, and I think it's beautiful. And she has some great quilts from this one. We got requests to quilt up or to kit up one. No, one. I don't know. I can't remember how many. But this is one that we have in the shop. And invoices have gone out for it if you pre-ordered it. And if you didn't pre-order it, we have some left in the shop, not many. I'm working on getting stuff to make up more. So if you go there and it's sold out, please be sure to click the notify me button because it's looking like we are going to be able to make up a few more of them. I'm just waiting on the patterns for them. But this one is beautiful. And I'm debating about snagging one for myself because I really like it. It's called Flea Market. Flea Market. It's called Sunnyside Flea Market by Camille Ruskelly. Sunnyside Flea Market. Look at those. And they're large sized hexies. Like if you see the picture on her Instagram where she holds it up, these are they're pretty large. You know, they're not teeny tiny hexagons. They're kind of large, which I love. Because then you really get to see the fabric and get to enjoy all of the different colors from this collection. And it captures all of the different colors in the collection. Plus it captures all of the prints in the collection and all of the different, like, if you love this collection, this is a perfect quilt because you get all of the fabric in it. The Sunnyside Flea Market used pre-cut. Yeah, so for the kit, you get this fabric and you get a fat eighth bundle. So you get all of this in the kit, plus the pattern. So everything you need for quilt top and binding. So you get a fat eighth bundle and you get this little bundle of fabric in the pattern. So that's Sunnyside Flea Market. In the shop, not many left, but it looks like we will be able to make up some more and have those available for you as soon as we can get our hands on the remaining items that we need. But it's beautiful. I love it. Okay, and then I pulled some yardage from Sunnyside to be able to share with you guys. Look at this. Just to give you an idea of this color. Oh, it doesn't say, but it's like I don't know what it's called I just put all this online too, so I had to type it all out there, but I can't remember. Lakeside, or I don't know. It's kind of a sagey greenish base color. Oh, Sunnyside is so pretty, says Lisa. I agree. So look, I wanted to bring this because it's got that green kind of sagey base color. And then Camille's navies are always kind of partial to navy anyway, but her navies are very pretty. Don't mind the glare. Let me see if I can get it so that the glare is not on there. But look at those flowers. So pretty. So this is in the navy color. And then, of course, she does her big florals for backings, which are so, so pretty. So this one is, I can't remember what it's called. Maybe this one's called Lakeside. But it's kind of a blues on cream. Very, very pretty. for backing. And then here's another of the large florals, the main print. I think it's called Rosie. I think this print is called Rosie. I think this one is Rosie cream color, maybe. But so pretty. So that gives you a glimpse of Sunnyside. Sunnyside, that would be stunning for backing. I know, both of those would be, and those are just a couple that I pulled, but obviously there are different colorways through the whole collection. Beautiful, says Nancy. I agree. I agree. While we're talking about Camille stuff, I pulled this one. This is from Dwell. We have the complete Dwell collection in the shop too, but some of the backings would work really nicely with this kit as well. So that's why I thought to pull it. Plus it was sitting right there because I was getting ready to ship one out. This one is called the Dwell Quilt Kit. Is that what it's called? Hometown Quilt Kit from the Dwell collection. It comes in a keepsake box. And this kit finishes at 70 by 80. And this is what the quilt looks like. Look at that. One of those backings would look so lovely with this. So Dwell Hometown Quilt Kit from the Dwell collection is in the shop, ready to ship. It's beautiful, beautiful, perfect for summertime. That's why that has been on my mind a lot lately, because I'm thinking summer quilts, flowers, patriotic, like all of that has been on my mind a lot lately. The other information I wanted to share with you, before I forget and before I share this other stuff, is I have added to the shop. Remember last week we talked about it last week, and we also talked about it like months ago. You guys had asked for this, and it just got put on the back burner for the longest time. And then it got brought up again a couple weeks ago. Maybe it was just last week, but within the last week for sure. We started talking about it again, and I finally got it done this week. Okay, so first up, we have Happy Little Stitch Shop. Here's the story. Let me just tell you. Happy Little Stitch Shop is proud to introduce to you a new series that we are offering that's called Fat Quarter Friends. Fat Quarter Friends is like a Fat Quarter subscription each month that you can join. And each month you will get 10 Fat Quarters at a discounted price from whatever theme the subscription is that you join. So I have put 3 Fat Quarter Friends series in the shop. The first one is Happy Little Stitch Shop presents Fat Quarter Friends with Lori Holt. We have our Fat Quarter Friends subscription for Lori Holt fabrics in the shop. So for this one, each month you would receive 10 Fat Quarters of Lori Holt fabrics. It begins in June of 2023. So there's not a ton of time before the first shipment ships and before we start prepping for it. So please, if you are interested in it, go and reserve your spot today so that you can be in the subscription, and you can, at the end of each month, you'll receive an invoice. And then at the beginning of each month, your shipments go out. So it'll just be part of our monthly subscriptions that we do already. And this will be another thing that's invoiced at that same time. And then you will receive each month a little happy bundle of 10 Fat Quarters. For this, in this case, if you join the Fat Quarter Friends with Lori Holt, it would be Lori Holt fabric that you receive each month. The second Fat Quarter Friends subscription that we have added to the shop is Fat Quarter Friends with Riley Blake Designs. And with this subscription, each month you would receive 10 Fat Quarters, again at a discounted price, from Riley Blake Designs designers. So that could be a variety of designers. It could be, but Riley Blake Designs fabrics would come in that subscription. And then the third Fat Quarter Friends installment that we have added is Fat Quarter Friends with Moda Fabrics. And for this one, it would be all Moda designers and Moda fabrics that you receive each month. So thank you for your requests for these. Thank you for your suggestions and your encouragement and asking for us to offer these for you. I really appreciate that. And they are finally out there. They're finally out there on the website. Oh my goodness. It's finally done. Tracy, hello, you are here. Now we can officially start. Susie says, oh no. Hello, Patricia from Juneau. Drove my sisters and a quilt retreat. And when I got into Wisconsin, there was a hailstorm. Yesterday? Was it yesterday? Because yeah, we were having hail yesterday. Looked like snow on the ground. Yeah. Was it just yesterday? Free spirit. Oh, I'm in trouble now. Roxanne, don't come in Wisconsin until at least July. So true. And then it'll be super hot. It'll be really, really hot. Well, they sort of go together. What goes together? What goes together, Jill? So Fat Quarter Friends, are you guys excited? I'm kind of excited about it. Once I finally got it online, then I was like, oh, this could be really fun. So I'm pretty excited about it. And I hope you guys are too. And thank you so much for the fabulous response to it already. As soon as I put it on there, I started getting reservations that night. So that was really exciting to see. And then, of course, I put it in the newsletter this week, and a lot of people have signed up for it. So thank you so much for that. Thank you for joining that series for us. They do sort of go together. If they are different designers, will they blend? Yes, we'll make sure that it blends. So it could either be a monthly theme, like we could do a patriotic bundle, where it's not hard to pull some neutrals from various collections and some blues that coordinate with each other or play well with each other, and then some reds. So it could be that, or it could be a series of blues or reds or something like that, where you'll get various shades. So yes, we will. They will go nicely together. Or sometimes it could be maybe we get a fabulous collection into the shop, and then it could all be from the same collection. It doesn't necessarily have to be a variety of designers, but it could be a variety of designers in one bundle. But over the course of the series, you will get a variety of designers if you join Riley Blake or Moda. No, now Brandy's here. Now we can officially start. Angela, I'm missing all the updates with the family and all your new tidbits. Happy Thursday. Home today cleaning house. Well, that is not a fabulous job. But I'm so happy you are here, Brandy, because I have missed you too. I have missed you too, and I'm glad to see you here. I'm doing my first patriotic quote with the state sideline. Ooh, that sounds pretty. Thumbs up, everyone, says Brandy. Thank you, Brandy. So yes, Fat Quarter Friends, I'm very excited about it. It's going to be lots of fun. So be sure that if you are interested, you reserve your spot in any of those 3 Fat Quarter Friends subscriptions that we now have available for you. Lori Holt, Riley Blake Designs, Moda. So 3 Fat Quarter Friends options for you. And then I pulled, well, first of all, we got another new quilt kit that just arrived. This just arrived yesterday, I think. I think it just got here yesterday. Maybe it was the day before. My days this week are kind of blending together, but it was over the last couple days. That I know for sure. This one is called Sweet Land of Liberty. Do I have that right? Yes, I do. Sweet. It would be bad if I was like, it's Sweet Land of Liberty. Let's not do that. We want the United States to be right side up. So this is Sweet Land of Liberty quilt kit, featuring the red, white, and true fabric collection from Danny Mogstad. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah. Danny Mogstad did this one. Yeah. She sure did. So this one is from Danny Mogstad, and this is the Sweet Land of Liberty quilt kit. So pretty. Roxanne, Lori Holt's Fat Quarter Monthly Club is going to be popular. I love that all her collections match up so well. Yeah, they do. They match up really nicely. So you can't go wrong with adding her fabric to your stash. So this quilt finishes at 44 by 53. And just in case you couldn't get it from the front, this is what the quilt looks like. It's very, very pretty. If you reserved this one, your invoices have been sent to you. If you paid that invoice, your kit has shipped to you. And we have just a few left in the shop. So if you're interested in it, we do have some available for you. And we have backing for this kit. And it's this print right here. It's so darling, from the red, white, and true fabric collection. This is the main print, and we have that in the shop for backing. And it's just cute as can be. So, so cute. Hi, Kathy. Well, I'm glad you're here too. So red, white, and true backing right here. The main print is available in the shop. And then we have this beautiful Sweet Land of Liberty quilt kit in the shop as well. Hello, Martha. Now, staying on the patriotic theme, this one is called Rocket's Red Glare. And this one is it's a small one. It finishes at 38 by 45. And in here, you get fabrics for the tops and bindings of 2 projects, including the pattern to make both. So this is Rocket's Red Glare. I love that backing. I do too, Sharon. I thought it was so cute. It's so, so cute. So this one is Rocket's Red Glare, and it's from Kathy Schmidt Studios. And you get enough stuff in here to make these 2 projects. So you get the smaller quilt, which finishes at 38 by 45, and you get a table runner, which finishes at 22 by 51. Isn't that so pretty? And the flag itself on here is a panel. Yeah. So the flag that's in the center of this part is a panel. So you don't have to worry that you have to piece all of that, because this part is a panel. Oh my, the red stripes are blocks. Yeah, so this is a panel on here. So cute. So Rocket's Red Glare. That's the name of that one. It's in the shop, ready to ship. And then this one, I just think is beautiful. And for some reason, like I said, I'm on this red, white, and blue kick. Although this one is not red, white, and blue, I don't think it would be considered a patriotic quilt necessarily, but I still think it's beautiful. It's called Hot Tamale. Hot Tamale quilt kit. That is what the quilt actually looks like, with those kind of half stars off of the quilt. I think it's beautiful. So Hot Tamale. This is from the fabric collection called Red Hot, that was designed by a bunch of Riley Blake Designs designers. So each of the designers was responsible for designing a print in the Red Hot collection. So you get a little bit of a bunch of different designers in this kit from the Red Hot collection by Riley Blake Designs. And again, this kit is called Hot Tamale, and it finishes at 71 by 80 and a half. You get everything in this cute keepsake box, including fabric for quilt top and binding and pattern. So, hello, Valeria. Sprained my foot by... Oh, no. You sprained your foot. My goodness. Are you okay? Did you sprain it badly or are you doing okay? Hello, Susan. You're already on the road? My goodness. You're already on the road. Okay, so that one is Hot Tamale. It's beautiful. And it's in the shop and it's ready to ship. This is another one that's beautiful and makes me think of summer because it's so bright and colorful. This one is called, I want to get the name right. I want to get the name right of how I have it listed in the shop. Galaxy. Ombre Galaxy Metallics Quilt Kit. Ombre Galaxy. This kit comes with everything you need for quilt top and binding and the pattern. And look how pretty that is. I love all of the bright, happy colors. Ombre Galaxy. So you can see it right down here. Ombre Galaxy. This one finishes at 64 by 80. And that is what the quilt looks like when it's all done. And it comes in this boxed kit. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh, how exciting, Susan. I'll be leaving tomorrow afternoon. My goodness, you guys are leaving already? It's making me nervous that I'm like not ready. Not ready at all. I am so exhausted. Open boxes that are multiples by minute. Oh my gosh. I am sure you are exhausted. Be gentle on yourself because moving is not an easy task. It is not easy. It's like, it's a lot. It's just a lot. It's a lot of physical labor. It's a lot of mental strain. It's just a lot. So be gentle. Don't be too hard on yourself, Valeria. Allow yourself time to rest. It will all come together eventually. So just try not to stress yourself out too much. Take some time and let that foot heal before you get busy with it, using it again. Jill, that's lovely. So cheerful. I love it. It's so happy and cheerful. Ombre Galaxy. I love it. Colors are so happy. So excited to meet everyone in Utah. I am too, Wendy. The lead up to it is always hardest for me because I don't like leaving. So leading up, I'm kind of a little bit of a mess. But then once I get there and get into things and it's good, but the lead up is always hard. Like explaining what's going on, why am I going somewhere, like all of those things. The lead up is always hard. I don't like it. It makes me weepy. I don't like being weepy. Martha, when are you leaving? I'm stopping to see my granddaughter. Oh, that'll be so nice. Saturday morning. I'm missing lots of soccer games. Lots of activities. So, I'm thinking of all of those things right now, which makes me, but it'll be fine. And then when I get there, I'll be like, woo. It'll be all of those emotions over the next few days. To make it worse, I pulled a ligament in. Oh, no. Oh, Valeria, you just need to rest. I think you need a break. You need to take a break right now. The Ombre kit, this finishes at 64 by 80. This quilt finishes at 64 by 80. It's so pretty. I like showing this side better because the colors, those stars are really going to pop on that light background. Oh, it's just fabulous. It's so, so pretty. But there's like, the background has, oh, I wish I could show you. Oh, I can. Let me show you. Let me show you. Hold on. And you get a little ruler in the kit too. But look at these beautiful colors. First of all, look how pretty those are. But look at this background fabric. So that white background fabric has a little sprinkling of metallic on it, which I think is really kind of fun. It's really pretty. This one is really pretty. So finishes at 64 by 80. Comes with a little ruler in there. Look at that. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Will you get to meet Lori while there? Tracy, we are going to have so much fun. We have lots of fun plans for everyone. There's lots of fun stuff planned. Is the ombre kit batik? No. Nope. It is not. Maybe not now that I see the pirate. Yep. Thanks, Tracy, all the committee for your help, all the planning. Free Spirit, great quilt for young girls through teens. They love all those colors. Well, I love all those colors. I could still be a teenager. Could I pass for a teenager? Don't answer that question. I love all those colors too, but I see what you're saying, and you are right. They would love this. Yeah, it would be really fun for like a teenage room. Donna, how long will the monthly club last? So it will be ongoing. Are you talking about the Fat Quarter Friends, Donna? Fat Quarter Friends will be ongoing. So, but you can discontinue anytime you want just by sending us an email and giving us a heads up. The only request that we have is like, don't give us a heads up. You know, if something's supposed to ship on May 1st, don't tell us on April 30th that you don't want to be part of it, because by that time we've already done all the legwork, like all the prep is done. Everything's been cut. And so if you let us know at that time, then oftentimes we get stuck with whatever doesn't go, whatever somebody decides they don't want. So, but it'll be ongoing and you can join. And then if you decide, okay, I've got enough of a stash built up or enough fabrics for right now, I want to take a break. And so then you can step out and then just send us an email and let us know. I'm going to stop my subscription right now. And then I'll respond to you and I'll say, okay, you've been taken off the list. Thank you so much for letting us know. Or Kayla will, one of us will, customer service or myself. And then if you want to join up again later, you can always do that later. Does that make sense? Of course you do, you, Angela. Yes, I love it. But I know what you mean, because my middle daughter, that has her name written all over it. Okay, and then the last one that I have to share with you, this one is so pretty, you guys. And the background fabric in this one is probably my favorite. One of my favorite. Let me correct that. One of my favorite. Hello, Deborah. How much is the monthly club? So you'll go to happylittlestitchshop.com and search for Fat Quarter Friends, and you'll see all the information about it, including the cost. I don't like to say cost on here because I don't always remember. And then if I say it wrong on here, I will get so many emails about it. Like, you said it was this much, but on here it's this much. So I don't like to say costs of things on here because I'm worried that I might make a mistake and say the wrong thing because I don't remember the cost of everything off the top of my head. So I always say, just go to happylittlestitchshop.com, search for Fat Quarter Friends, and all of the information is in the product description. You're welcome. Sorry. It would be so much easier for me to just tell you, but I don't want to say the wrong thing. Oh, that one is on my list, Angela. This one? Is this one, Martha? The one that I'm teasing but not showing? This is for sure one of my favorite backgrounds of all time. This one is Calico Birds. Calico Birds by Lori Holt. It's so pretty. Simple, classic, beautiful. This background is my fave. And so part of the reason that I love this quilt is because it really showcases, look, that's what the actual quilt looks like. It really showcases some of that background fabric. So that's what the actual quilt looks like. This is from the Calico collection by Lori Holt. It's called Calico Birds. This one finishes at 68 by 76. And this kit comes in this beautiful keepsake box. It's not one that has the sleeve. It's an actual, like an actual, you can open it. It's got the magnetic closure. It's fabulous. Calico Birds. We have these in the shop, of course. We also have the wide backs, which I meant to bring last week and show you because we've also been invoicing and shipping those right now, but I forgot to grab them. So all three of the Calico wide backs in milk can, alpine, and coral are all in the shop. They're all listed in the shop now. So you can grab your quilt kit and you can grab your wide back for this. The called for wide back for this one is the coral color, although you can use whatever you want. And you'll be all set to work on this beauty and get it finished, added to your quilt ladder. Someone made it and it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I tried to capture a little picture of it from Quilt Market. So this was from Quilt Market in the fall of the actual quilt hanging up. And it is gorgeous. Like sometimes the pictures, the digital pictures just don't do it justice. But when you see a picture, I don't even know if you guys can tell like all of the texture that's on there from the quilting. But when you see a picture of it finished and quilted, it just changes the whole quilt, I think. Somebody said that to me. It was really funny. When I first started, I had made, you guys probably remember this because I think I talked to you about it a few times and I usually bring it out every Christmas. And Sharon for sure remembers it because I was bugging her. I was bugging her when I was trying to make it and I came to a standstill, very frustrated because I couldn't figure out how I was supposed to do what I needed to do. And I contacted Sharon. I was like, help, I can't figure this out. So I did a quilt for Christmas that was called something, ornaments. It's called ornaments, vintage ornaments, maybe, or something like that. And I used the Dear Christmas fabric collection from Urban Chicks. Do I have it here? Oh, I used to have it here, but I don't. And so what I did is I saw this quilt pattern and I thought it was super cute, but I loved the idea of using Dear Christmas with it because I loved the Dear Christmas prints and the big round ornaments would really showcase the fabric. And so then I could enjoy the fabric for all my life. But when I got the quilt top done, I had it hanging back here for like one of my early live streams. And a customer actually said, huh, okay. Like she just wasn't so sure that she cared for it. And then I got it done. I got it quilted and the quilting that I put on it was Christmas lights. A string of Christmas lights was quilted all over it. So it was super cute. Oh my gosh, so darling. And I put binding on it. It was like a red plaid binding. It's so fabulous. It makes me really want to finish another quilt like right now. And so then I hung it up with the quilting on it and it was all bound and finished. And that customer was like, wow, I really like that. I did not like it when it was just a quilt top, but now that it's quilted and it's finished, I really, really like that quilt. So sometimes having it all finished and quilted, it makes such a difference. I mean, usually all I need to do is see a quilt top and I'm like, oh, I love it. All I need to see is a bolt of fabric that might end up in a quilt someday. And I'll be like, oh my gosh, that's the most beautiful thing ever. I love it. But this is super, super pretty. And I love the texture that the quilting adds to it. And it really showcases the fabrics. I love it. All those little stars, those little quilt blocks around it's beautiful. So anyway, long story short, that is Calico Birds, which is right here. And we have it in the shop ready to ship to you right away. What are people saying? I wish Lori would do some for her backgrounds with denim color. She doesn't do it very often. Yes, she did that. That hexy one that she just did with. What was that for? Bee ginghams, maybe? That had a denim background. But yeah, it would be fun to do a denim background. I just want the box, says Susie. Yeah, you do. Your vintage ornament quilt is beautiful. I loved it. Thank you, Martha. Quilting brings them to life. It sure does. It really does. Sandra, do you know if Lori is putting together a finishing pattern for the veggie quilt seeds? I bet she will, because she's going to do a video for that, for those calico quilt seeds with all the veggies. She's going to do a video for that. And she has a quilt setting, I believe, is what I read somewhere, that she's going to be showing everybody when the time comes. She's going to do that on her YouTube channel. So I'm sure she will have a finishing kit for it. That being said, thank you for that question, because I have some news for you. I will answer your question in just a second, Free Spirit, but I want to share this news before I forget. A lot of you guys have been calling the shop and asking and emailing and asking on here about Prairie Quilt Seeds finishing kit into the Prairie Flowers bed runner. Do you remember when Lori did that with the Prairie Quilt Seeds quilt blocks that we did? We did the block of the month for the Prairie Quilt Seeds. She showed it finished into a bed runner. A lot of you had requested a finishing kit. Well, we are cutting it like now. So over the next probably week or so, that will go live on the website. We have the finishing kit ready for you and ready to ship. So woohoo! Finishing kit is coming for Prairie Flowers or Prairie Quilt Seeds, whichever you want to call it. Prairie Quilt Seeds finishing kit for the bed runner is coming. Okay, what did Free Spirit ask? Calico Garden Quilt is, how is it coming along? I have had very little sewing time lately, and which has allowed me to catch up a lot on business stuff, shop stuff that I needed to catch up on. So in one way, that's a big win. In another way, it's not such a big win because I have fallen behind on some of my sewing. However, I am taking something to the retreat that I'm very excited to work on, and I am very hopeful to come back with maybe all of it finished, is what I'm thinking. Like all of the blocks finished, so then all I have to do is put it together. So I'm taking Prairie Meadow to the quilt retreat, and I am planning to work on that. And I have high hopes of coming back with all of those blocks appliqued and ready to trim and put into the finished quilt top. So then that will be done. And then I can send that off to somebody and get it quilted. And then I will have my finished quilt high, and I will be so excited about it. But Calico is sitting right over there. Calico Garden is. And of course, some of it is back here. And I just need a chunk of time to kind of get into my sewing space and make some progress on it. But I see everybody's stuff out there and how it's coming together. And I see Lori's posts each week. And oh my gosh, it's part of what has been making me miss being in here getting stuff done, because I love seeing those blocks come together. And this quilt, the Calico Garden Quilt, is gorgeous. It is so pretty. So I cannot wait to get back in here and make some progress on it. So I'll keep ticking away at it, and pretty soon I'll have a finished quilt. I will have a finished quilt, and I'm excited about it. Elaine, Lori has done a background quilt in the new Scrappy book. Oh yeah, she does. Scrappiness, happiness. You're welcome, Sandy. Laurel, good morning, Laurel. That will be a victory. It will be a victory. I'm taking Prairie Meadow. You are? I was just trying to figure out how to pack it, because I have everything, all of my blocks are finished, but none of them are appliqued. So I was going to try to sandwich it between two boards, but it doesn't fit in a carry-on. The 18-inch design. I was like, how can I get this to fit in there? And my husband's like, that's not going to fit. Like, I don't know how you think that's going to happen. I was like, I can maybe figure it out. So I'm like, this is not going to work. And he's like, I told you that like 10 minutes ago. So I'm trying to figure out how to pack it. I think I have to do it design board free. Tracy, we will not speak to you at the retreat until you have it all done. That's fine. I can take it. You, of course, will talk to me at the retreat before I have it all done. You will not be able to avoid me. I'll be like that annoying person who constantly comes up to you and is like, hey, Tracy, what's going on? How are you doing today? How's everything going? Don't want to talk to me? How are you doing? Come on. What's going on? Martha, I'm taking my happy place and be happy blocks that just need applique. Perfect. You're going to be appliquing too. Are you all bring your own machines? I'm not. I rented one. I am having serious. Oh, stay tuned for possibly next year. Hopefully more people can come. We'll see how you'll see how awesome this year is, and hopefully you'll be able to come next year. Can you roll your blocks on a gift wrap tube? So that's what I kind of was starting to do. And my husband was like, don't do that. And I said, well, I think they're glued down well enough that they're not going to come off. I think I could probably roll it. Instead, what I ended up doing is I put it in a garbage bag and just kept them all like super flat. I put it in the bottom of the suitcase, and only the corners are like, like only the edges are kind of curled up on the front and the back, but the applique part is flat. And then I put, some things on top of it. So that's what I did for that part. Bring Calico and Sew by Row. I can't wait to see all of these projects. I'm going to come away from this wanting to make about 50 more things. That's what I see happening here. I see me trying to go and get stuff off of my plate, like get stuff checked and kind of accomplished. And I'm going to end up coming back with like 50 other plates full of things to do. We will get all the wrinkles out this year. Next year's retreat will be even better. It'll be awesome. Okay, so heads up for next week. Keep your eyes peeled for a potential something on Monday. I don't know how Monday is going to play out, but I might just do like a quick little live, a little sneakity peekity at the retreat and let you guys see what's going on there and have a little chat with you and connect with you for just a little bit. It won't be a full live stream like we typically do, and it won't necessarily be a floss tube or quilting live. It'll just be like a happy little general live. So stay tuned for that. I'm not sure how it's going to come together or if it's going to come together. So I'm not going to be able to give you a huge heads up. So just stay tuned for it. And then there will not be a live stream next week on Thursday, but then the following week, which will be the first week in May 1st, our live streams will resume as normal. So we'll have a Monday live stream on May 1st. And don't forget that on May 4th, we are drawing for our massive chunky thread 32 skein bundle giveaway. So that's going to be happening on May 4th. So you'll want to tune in for that because that'll be kind of fun. Okay, that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for coming to join me today. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook and find us on Instagram and subscribe to our newsletter and all that kind of stuff. If you want to enter the giveaway for the 32 skein bundle of chunky thread by Lori Holt, you'll get one of each color. So all of her 32 colors. If you want to enter that, you just need to find the post on Facebook or Instagram. There's an existing post out there. I posted about it maybe a week ago or so, probably right about a week ago, maybe 6 days ago. And all the instructions on how to enter will be on there. That way, all of the entries will be either on Facebook or Instagram instead of all over the place. So be sure you enter on that post in either Facebook or Instagram. And there's instructions on what you need to do in order to be eligible and all that kind of stuff. So it's all on that post. So you can go there and you can enter, and then we will draw for the winner on May the 4th during our live stream on Thursday next week. Not next week, but the following week. But I feel biggish since I won the other yarn giveaway. You can still enter. Go enter and have fun. Thank you, Free Spirit. Thank you, Carrie. Looking forward to hearing about it. Yeah, keep an eye out on Instagram for lots of posts. Hopefully we will have lots of posting to be able to share with you. So have a fabulous, fabulous weekend, you guys. Be super safe out there. I'm going to be leaving on a jet plane. So please, send some positive, safe travel vibes to all those going to the retreat. And I will see those of you who are going, and the rest of you, I will see very, very soon when we get back on our quilting and floss tube lives the first week of May. Have a fabulous weekend. Stay safe. Happy stitching, everybody. Take care.